just serve you with a pair of shoes on.
That's not actually true.
Yes, it is actually.
Is your manager around?
That's
Talking
true.
to her. It's true.
Can you show me according to policy,
According
or
to-
can I get my order done first, please?
No.
It's a religious belief, and have you read
No.
the Human Rights Act?
According
It's a
to-
religious expression.
We do not serve people with no shoes.
According to what?
End
law?
of discussion.
You were about to say according to something. Can
According to TDL, who owns Timhortons.
I've never had a problem with Tim Hortons. Sure. Sorry about that. I've never had a problem with Tim Hortons before. I've spoken to the previous manager here before. Her name was Judy, I believe, and she had told me that it was fine. And she did.
No.
That was a while ago, but I'd spoken with Judy, and she had
We've
said
never
that it
had a
was
female
fine.
manager.
Well, she might have been a supervisor or something, but she was who I had spoken with. But that was years and years ago. But I had also spoken with the manager at the Tim Hortons in Milford at the time. Her name was Whitney. She seemed very willing to accommodate me. The only reason that I'm not going to that Tim Hortons is because the guy who at the time was managing the Wilsons, he had a huge problem. But there's nothing according to health and wellness standards or anything along those lines.
After you were here last time, because I'm pretty sure it was you I had this discussion with last time. If it wasn't you, it was pretty sure it was you. You had a girl with you or something. Right? Anyway, I looked it up on the TDL website. We are not allowed to serve people with shoes, without shoes.
Can you give me a link to
No,
that website?
I'm busy. We're all busy here.
I know. I'm not trying to cause you a problem or waste your time. It's just there are numerous reasons that people go barefoot, and there's, according to the Human Rights Act, it's against the law to deny service.
Then I tell you what, you take it up with Tim Hortons.
I would like to. Could you give me a contact for your?
Look it up online.
Can you give me a contact for your branch supervisor or something along those lines? I would like to take it up the chain, but I need your help to get the contact
I gave
information.
it to somebody last time. Just call Tim Hortons. Look it up online. Tim Hortons. Easy.
You gave me a piece of paper with a number on it last time. Do you have like a business card or like the guy's job title? Like you had said that person was the manager, and now you're saying you're the manager.
I'm the assistant manager, and he doesn't work on the weekend. He's away.
Okay.
Did you call him last time?
I had given the information to the Barefoot advocacy group that I work with, kind of thing, and they had. My understanding was that they had reached out and they hadn't heard anything back from him, so it looks like I'll have to reach out personally, but I was hoping that the Barefoot is Legal advocacy group and your manager would be able to.
I'm sorry. You can't serve you without shoes. They're socks, not shoes, honey.
Flip-flops would be just as much protection as socks. It's something on my feet. Now you're discriminating against how I dress. I have footwear on now. Can you please just take my order? I'm trying to support you.
Shoes.
You would, if I had a piece of plastic with just a little toe thong, you would be fine with that.
They're shoes.
This is how I cover my feet if I need to cover my feet.
We're not serving you without shoes. That's the way it is.
I think there's probably drawings there, Alicia.
No, I don't. Okay? I'm not going to fight with you about it. It's just
I'm
the way
not
it
trying
is.
to fight with you. I've never been able to find a Tim Hortons policy. Like, can you show me what website
No,
you've looked it up?
Look, we are all very, very busy.
I don't want to have to stand here and protest of it for much longer. Like, it's not what I'm trying to do.
Why don't you just go on the Tim Hortons website and you can talk to somebody there?
I would like to, but I've looked it up, and if you could give me a contact number to call right now.
I don't have one. It would
You're
require
the
me to
assist-
leave my job, and everybody's busy, including me. I've got eggs that are going cold right now because I'm talking to you.
I'm not trying to cause a problem. I'm just trying to get the order that my friend sent me up for.
It's not going to happen without shoes.
I mean, I could take my shoes off and go through the drive-thru. But that.
If you already looked it up, next time you come in, bring the papers with you. That solves everything.
You want me to bring in the papers
That's
that
right.
say that there is no law from the Tim Hortons
Exactly,
website?
bring it in.
They're not going to have a policy for everything that they don't have a law about.
There is a policy stating that you have to have shoes when you come in the store. That is it.
I've never been able to find it. If you can cite it to me or show
We're
me
not
in the
allowed to
book.
serve anybody those shoes. Or it's not just you, it's anybody.
Yeah. So please.
Yeah.
Have you ever read the Human Rights Act? Have you ever read the Human Rights Act? Because I've never found anything that from Tim Hortons.
This is our...
TDL policy is we do not serve people without shoes or shirts or shirts. Yeah, anything.
Can I, if it's okay, can I have you saying that on?
It's not the shoes. Just look. Yeah, you're not allowed to take pictures in the store, sorry.
Yeah, I believe what you're doing is against the Human Rights Act,
Yeah, okay,
so.
well, we're not allowed. That's our rule. So we're taking pictures of each.
Just call here. Just call here.
Now they seem to have the Rcmp on the way, so I'll just take my business to the drive-thru for this once. It's awful embarrassing and humiliating to have people completely uncooperative, impolite, and unable to cite the policy or show the policy that they're trying to cite. Doesn't make me want to shop at Tim Hortons again at all. Even though I very rarely, it's only when some staff decides to have a power trip. Like, if service animals are welcome in the Tim Hortons, barefoot, what's the problem with me? I tried to wear socks. They still, at the end, started harping around to each other, call the Rcmp, call the Rcmp, so. Normally I wouldn't even support the business anymore, but I'm only up here because a couple of my friends wanted their Tim Hortons in the morning, a couple of breakfast sandwiches, so I'll get them in the drive-thru. I don't like sitting idle in a drive-thru. It's almost as bad as wearing shoes that are made out of petroleum and just petroleum-based plastics. Hey, Luke. Hey, buddy. It's not bullshit that barefooters should have to put up with every time that they just want to go somewhere and support a business. But debatably, I won't even get into the whole minimum wage thing. And having involuntary conversations with the Rcmp today is the last thing I really feel like doing. So maybe they've read the Human Rights Act before, maybe. I just can't get over the unprofessionalism of this assistant manager Karen. We're in the drive-thru now. Hopefully they don't decide to have a grudge against me here. Are they not going to serve me in the drive-thru either? Hopefully the cop doesn't decide to be misinformed and think that it's illegal to drive barefoot.
Sorry, take your order.
I'd like a large double-double, a large triple T.
Alright, just 1 second. Large T, triple, okay.
And the double-double.
Right, anything else?
Do you guys have some kind of 2 sandwiches for $5 thing?
No, that's over.
Okay. Can I get 1 bacon sandwich and 1 sausage sandwich?
On the biscuits or English muffins?
1 on each, I guess, or just, sorry, English muffin, I guess.
So sausage or English muffin and the bacon on English muffin. Okay, anything else?
That'll be everything.
$11.91, thank you.
So they're serving me now that I'm in the drive-thru, but I still can't get over the unprofessionalism of the manager, the assistant manager Karen, just the way they treat barefooters. We shouldn't be treated the way that we are, for dressing the way we do for the reasons that we need to, whatever they are.